Alright, I bring you guys here today for Tetris, a timeless classic, a tale as old as any, the block stacking game, before block stacking became a 9-to-5 job. That's right, it's Tetris time! I haven't played this in a while, but hopefully everything is still okay. Hopefully I can still stack blocks just fine. I hope you guys are doing well today. The year is almost over. We only have a couple days left in it. Quite literally only a couple days left. Which, you know, apparently to some of you is terrifying. Some people I've seen are excited. Some people are extremely fucking pessimistic. That's fine, you know, to each their own. But it's a new year, so try to be at least a little bit positive, I would say. There's a lot to look forward to. There's a lot that could go wrong, but also a lot that could go right, so you know. That's the way I like to look at it anyway. If you're not optimistic, how are things ever gonna get better? Am I looking forward to 2025? I am very much looking forward to it. I just have to do one more stream before then, or after. I honestly don't know when I want to do my stream this week. I have to, like, think about it from a strategic standpoint. Where do I amass all of my energy for that one day? I too feel that 2025 will be good. This will be the year that many silly things happen, you know? Positivity patrol. I don't know if I can do all that. I don't know if I could take on a third job. It's like if you ask someone how their day was and they say, oh, my day was really awful. Why did you ask? And it's like, I'm sorry for asking about your day. That doesn't happen very often. Luckily, you guys are pretty optimistic. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Life is pretty down, but that's why you gotta be up, you know? Do I have any cool VTuber plans? Yes, but I cannot actually talk about any of them. That's the sad part. Most of the things I do are complete surprises, so if I tell you guys, it spoils the surprise. I have a very large number of plans, though. I can safely say that. I will at least say I'm going to try and get my book done next year. I should be able to, theoretically. I mean, the time is definitely there for it. As long as I just have to work on it, right? That's the thing. I can do it, I just have to work on it. This is, in fact, the classic Tetris song. I think I had an option between that and, you know, the generic music for the game. I'm like, I'll go with this. It's a vibe. What was the first Tetris game I ever played? Tetris. That was the first one. The second one was also called Tetris, and I think the third might have also been Tetris. I don't understand the question. Tetris is Tetris, dude. You know, there's only Tetris. Yeah, it is Tomoe Umari. Hello, hi. How the heck are ya? I wish you positive things for next year. I hope your Oshi doesn't graduate. I hope you land a good new job that you enjoy doing more than your current one. Or get a job if you want a job and don't currently have a job. All the other positive wishes too. I'm sure I could like make a whole list of them, but my brain's not functioning right now. I'm like half in Tetris mode, you see. Tetris doesn't let me out that easy. I'm like in the Tetris basement right now. What about Super Tetris and Tetris Deluxe? You're one of those people that add stuff to their vanilla ice cream, aren't you? Why not just keep Tetris as is, man? Tetris is Tetris. Why do you need to add all this fancy stuff? You know, back in my day, it used to just be enough to be able to play the funny, colorful block game. But now it's like, Tomoe, why don't you play Tetris 3D? Tomoe, why don't you play Tetris 5D? Tomoe, why don't you play Tetris Swirl Fusion Max Ultra? Well, you see, I just like Tetris. Who doesn't add stuff to vanilla ice cream? Well, a lot of people actually. Okay, a lot of people. Including me. I usually don't, to be honest. Although I don't really eat vanilla ice cream that much. But I'm just saying, if I did, I would not. And there you have it. I think this is technically supposed to be the warm-up round. I'm not really sure at this point. Usually Tetris is just a series of events until you make a mistake and then you have to fix the mistake that you made. Otherwise your game will rapidly fall apart around you. And that's Tetris in a nutshell. I think it's fine for now though. So far so good, fellas. So far so good. It needs chocolate syrup or something? No it doesn't. Why would it need anything? Why do you need to fix what's already not broken? You know, that's my thing. Like, why does it need to be made better? Hello, Tomoe. Hello there. How do you do? I can't promise this will be a terribly invigorating stream. I mostly just wanted to play something a little more laid back because I've had to use more brain power than usual for the past couple of streams. And I can only think so hard in one given week, you know, you gotta let the old head rest a little bit. Yeah, everything happening here is totally deliberate, by the way. This is all carefully calculated. Like one of those super Tetris masters that can play with the invisible blocks. Somehow. Should you buy a Dreamcast this coming year? Bro, it's 2025. I think you're a couple decades behind. At least. I mean, if you want one, why not, right? Who's gonna stop you? The fun thing about being an adult is you can buy literally whatever you want. That's what they don't tell you as a kid. They always tell you about the bad things, like, oh, little Jimmy, you're gonna have to pay taxes when you're older. You're gonna have to work a 9 to 5. The light's gonna leave your eyes just as it's left mine. It's never, oh, you know, you can buy whatever you want. You can be free. You don't have to have family breathing down your neck about your decisions your whole life. So, you gotta look at the upsides. The teachers always said I would hate not being a kid, but damn, I love not being a kid, to be honest. I love living alone. It's so good. But I guess, you know, I'm just a silly little guy, so maybe you guys would feel differently. I don't know. Everybody's entitled to, you know, take it their own way. Me personally, I'm just here to play Tetris today. What could I say? Oh, I should not have looked away for half a second. I was trying to do one of those things, like, where they look into the camera and smile, but I didn't really have enough time to process that thought. Just don't be an adult child. You're asking a lot. What would you guys consider an adult child? What separates an adult from an adult child? What are some key factors here? What are the red flags you would look for if you were worried? What Tetris is this one? This is Tetris! What do you mean what Tetris is? This is literally just Tetris! Why am I the only one who didn't know there were like several different types of Tetris? A Disney adult? That's not true, because I've seen a Disney adult that acts mature. I've seen those before. Just because somebody happens to like Disney doesn't automatically mean that they're a child, okay? Sometimes they just have whimsy in their heart. Okay, maybe you need to learn some whimsy in your heart. An adult child is someone that runs from responsibility, like anyone who uses the word adult. Okay, that's a good red flag. People who say adulting is hard, that's usually someone who hasn't completely grown up yet. That's a good indicator right there. Adulting isn't hard, bro. Just get that shit out of the way and then go do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Why is there no whimsy in your heart? If you're a Tomoe Umari fan, you are obligated to have whimsy in your heart. That's one of my criteria. Someone who is emotionally unstable is an adult child. That's not fair, because a lot of people never learned how to regulate their emotions as a teen. And so they take it out on their friends who they expect to shoulder that burden of them not knowing how to control their emotions. And instead of realizing that social skills and emotional control and other such thing are actual skills that need to be developed, they make excuses and run away from their problems, instead of confronting them head on in order to strive to become a better person and someone that can logically fit in with the rest of society, instead of chasing people away and making their friends sad. But you know, that just happens sometimes. Anyway, I think I messed up. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, I definitely messed up in the middle of my little rambling there. It's okay. I might be able to fix this. We'll see. Let me give it a shot real quick. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit harsh on those people, but I really don't like people who refuse to try and better themselves in any way. Like, if all you can do is make excuses as to why you can't be better, then, like, bro, I don't know. I don't know what to say at that point. It's hard. Of course it's hard. You might have a reason why it's gonna be harder for you to improve than anybody else. We all have our own obstacles, right? Those individualities are what make us human, though. And I don't think, like, 9 out of 10 times the thing you're saying is impossible, in terms of personal growth, is not actually impossible. It's just very difficult. But there's a difference between being difficult and being impossible, right? You guys should all know that. So, that's something to keep in mind, in my opinion. Just don't give up before even trying, you know? Don't you dare. Okay, this was a good warm-up at least, but I can't fix this. She cannot be fixed! Oh my goodness, oh my god. It's kind of hard to show you how fast this is going as is, but take my word for it, buddy, this is not pretty. Me stubbornly trying to get the highest score possible. Not even on the leaderboard! Not even on the leaderboard. I'm sorry. I was supposed to be whimsical, not make a real and true statement. Am I this bad on purpose? Nah, not really. It's my first game though. Give me a moment, I guess. You guys have such high standards, damn. I feel like I boot up a game for the first time and you're like, why isn't she the max rank yet? What's taking her so long? What gives? That's okay. We all have various expectations in life. Fake Tetris fan? What do you mean fake Tetris fan? I'm just playing the game casually. What does that even mean? Look, if you guys want to be sweaty Tetris players, that is totally your prerogative, but don't put that on me. Don't put that evil on me. Maybe you guys need to be less competitive in 2025. Maybe you should strive to be a little more relaxed instead of putting such high expectations on other people. Have you ever thought about that, huh? Have you ever thought that maybe you're being too hard on others? A true fan plays the NES version exclusively. Nah, you just sound old saying that. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean, bro? I've never touched the NES version in my life, and I've been playing Tetris for over a decade. Well over a decade. You draw anime girls for a living? You don't think at all? You know what? That's real as fuck. I respect that. You know what? Today exclusively, if anyone comes in here with like some weird logic, if they try to come at me sideways while I'm playing the funny block game, I might have to roast you a little bit, just a little. You know, it's like a little, you know, you probably have it coming at that point type of thing. I try to be gentle with you guys though, because I know you guys mean well, right? You wouldn't be here if you didn't mean well. But if somebody is misguided, like if they get lost in a Walmart, you have to grab their hand and yank them back to reality. Yeah, you haven't seen me roast anybody on stream because I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it. It's not, well, I do, but I don't. Look, I don't want to make fun of anyone. You guys can make fun of me, but I don't want to make fun of you. What if we just throw tomatoes at you again? I mean, you can if you want, but how does that apply to Tetris? This is a game about cubes, not a game about fruit, I guess, technically, if you want to get to the definition of what a tomato is. I have not played any version of Tetris other than Tetris. The only version of Tetris I have ever played is Tetris. This is merely the harsh reality that we live in. I'm not gonna make fun of anybody that wants to be made fun of. You know why? Because I know better. That's not how this works, okay? That's not how this works. Tomoe, I have had someone make fun of me my entire life. Nothing you can say to me I've not heard. That's funny, because I've been made fun of my whole life, too! The fuck are you guys gonna do? You can't tear me down. You can't tear me down. You can't tear this establishment down. Honestly, though, I still stand by the thing I said at the beginning of the stream. We should embrace positivity. Yes, embrace positivity. Fun fact, tomato is a fruit. That is why I said, by the technical definition, this is not a fruit game. Well, I don't know. Calling tomato a fruit is weird because technically bananas are berries, so it's like... Who cares about the definitions, you know? Yeah. Damn, I didn't know you guys were so hardcore about Tetris, though. Maybe it's just one of those days. I admire when people love certain games, though. Like, maybe this is like a core part of your childhood. Maybe, like, you watch this and you just hear people arguing in the background somewhere distantly in your head. It might be your next door neighbors, who knows? I didn't always have the best neighbors growing up. That's just how it is sometimes, man. Who cares about definitions? There's always gonna be at least one person who pushes their glasses up and they're like, actually, it's this, not that. I learned it like 5 days ago, so I'm gonna tell everyone the first opportunity I get. You're welcome. Now you've been enlightened. And it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. No one cares. That's okay, though. That's okay. They're doing their best in their own way, I like to think. Well, not really. If you're being a sarcastic asshole, you don't really necessarily deserve kindness in that moment, to be honest. Make her play Puyo? Why would I play Puyo? What does this have to do with chickens? I don't even know that other version of the... Okay, well, I've heard of the other game, right? I actually do know what that is, because I have it on Steam. I've just never touched it before. Now, mind you, it's like one of those things where the reason I haven't touched it is because I know how to play Tetris, but I don't know how to I don't know how to play the other game. Play Tetris Effect? What's wrong with regular Tetris? Since when do you guys not like vanilla Tetris? Why do you need these fancy versions? I really need to get to the bottom of this. Nobody has ever had any complaints about Tetris before. What changed exactly? What's different? What's wrong with old classic Tetris? Old reliable Tetris. Tetris that works a 9 to 5 and comes back to its happy family Tetris. Huh? This is the fancy version? What do you mean the fancy version? This is the base game. This is the normal old-fashioned old reliable game that we know and love from several generations. Tetris is boring for you unless it's Tetris 99? What's so different about Tetris 99? Is that the one where you're like facing other people? Okay, look, let me explain something. Like an inherent thing that's different between men and women. Women are inherently less competitive than men. I think this is just something that well, at least in my opinion, I don't see as many competitive women as I see competitive men. So I usually don't play competitive games, right? Because despite being a tomboy, I am still technically a woman. I am still a human female horse thing. So I follow the rules that most women do, even though I am very far from being a feminine woman, right? So look at it from that perspective. When you ask, why is Tomoe not playing this super competitive version of this game? It's because I'm a woman! Why would I play a competitive game? Why do you want me to compete with others? Let me be free! Let me be free! I will never score as high as them, okay? I don't have the commitment to it. I just play games casually. I'm sorry. Being a woman is an excuse anymore? What do you mean by that? I'm just, what? How is it not an excuse? Huh? What? I've never been so dumbfounded in my life. I've never been so dumbfounded before. Hold on. I gotta fix this real quick. The more flustered you get, the more Tetris lashes back. It attacks you. It's brutal, man. Okay, I think I fixed it. Just had to lock in for a wee second there. I am having fun with it. Also, the world is not competitive. For example, some VTubers compete with each other. Some literally just do their own thing. Me, I literally just do my own thing. You don't have to make everything a competition. Because if you do that, you're gonna end up in a loop where you're constantly comparing yourself to others and you'll never be happy with your personal successes. Because even though you reach like the highest score you've ever had before, you'll tell yourself, well, it's still not as good as X, Y, or Z. Maybe you could benefit from being a little less competitive next year. Who knows, chat? Maybe I'm not the problem this time. Maybe it's not me this time. Just look at it like that and maybe it'll make a little more sense, okay? That's the best way to put it. That's the best way to put it. I don't think being a man is about being competitive. I've met plenty of dudes who are not competitive, okay? So that's no excuse. That's no excuse. You can free yourself from that. You don't have to get stuck playing a MOBA for like 18 hours because you can't reach the rank that you want to get to. Alright, you can break the cycle. You have that power over your own life. That is something that you alone can do. People can help push you in the right direction, but you are the one that has to make the final move, okay? Just keep that in mind. That is my nugget of wisdom this time. Also, this game is moving way too damn fast now. It might look slow, but it is in fact auto-placing blocks. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, alright, calm down. Alright, calm down! Calm down! Calm down. Okay, well, anyway. Once you get to 400k. We've seen you play shooters. The only competition you'd have is for the most carried. And guess what? Here's the beautiful part about that. I don't give a fuck. It's really that simple. I play games casually. Why would I care if I'm good at shooters? I play so that I can talk to you guys and have fun with you while going through the game. Just kind of like enjoying the experience, you know? Why should I care? Why do you care? Why do you care how good or bad I am at shooters? You guys need to look at things from that perspective a little bit more. I know you like to give me a hard time for being bad at games, right? But how much time have I played this game? Well, not this game in particular, I play Tetris a lot, but think about it from this perspective. When you guys are giving me a hard time for being bad at a game, I'm saying the people who genuinely give me a hard time, not the people who mess with me. How long have you been playing that game versus how long have I been playing it? How much more does success mean to you in that game compared to how it means to someone like me who really is just playing it to play it and experience it? That's the way I see it, right? So I don't really care about your standards, to be honest. I'm just trying to have a good time. It's okay if you're just messing around with me, but some people show up in stream and get genuinely offended that I'm not like a super pro player. You can kick rocks for all I care, to be honest. It's whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Not bad per se. Nah, sometimes I pick up games and I'm really bad at them because I barely know the controls, or it's just I don't have much practice in games like that. I think my overall gaming skill as a VTuber is slowly getting better, but I'm obviously not at the level of people who have like 300 hours in various shooters and have put like a good part of the last few years of their life towards casually playing it. Yes, at the end of the day, I am having fun. That is the core component of these things. Alas, Tetris I just play to relax, so I don't know. It just seems really weird to me when people try to make relaxing things competitive even. It's like, bro, do you have competitions on who can get out of bed the fastest in your household or something? Like, do you just not relax? Do you not ever like take a moment to breathe for a second? Ugh. So, yeah, moral of the whole story there, because I think I went on a little bit of a rant for a moment. Just chill the fuck out, dude. just chill the fuck out and relax. Maybe that will be your 2025 resolution if you take life too seriously all the time. Ugh. Alas, we relax maxing out here. Usually, to be honest, it takes me like 15 minutes to get out of bed, so I always set my timer for like 15 minutes before I actually need to be up. So, yeah, I don't know how I got into that habit, to be honest. I think it's just because I don't like immediately crawling out of bed. I have to load in mentally before I get up for the day. You know, Tetris as a game too is almost perfect now that I think about it. It's so simple, it's so exquisite. The only problem is it's Russian. If it was American, it would be perfect, right? So, I guess every game needs its downside though. You know, some games have terrible stories, some have bad graphics. This just isn't an American-made game. We have to live with this. No, if I stay in bed for 30 minutes, it'd be over. I think I used to get out of bed faster before I downloaded Twitter on my phone. Social media makes it so much easier to bed rot, which is like pretty terrible, but I don't know. Usually nowadays I try to like wake up and check my emails, check my messages, but I don't know if you guys do this too, but when I'm half asleep and I'm like reading DMs or whatever, I like reply in my head sometimes and then I don't actually reply. And then people get like super mad at me. They're like, Tomoe, why didn't you reply? It's been like 2 days. And it's like, oh, sorry, I read your message like a couple hours after you sent it. Actually, I just forgot to reply. Like, I thought I replied, but yeah, I did not reply. My bad. There's a Tetris movie? Why is there a Tetris movie? Oh wait, I think I actually vaguely remember hearing about that when it was coming out. Or maybe that was a meme. I don't know. It's hard to differentiate nowadays. They make everything into a movie. That's the nature of Hollywood. That's why they're making the Skibidi Toilet movie at some point. I still barely know what Skibidi Toilet's even supposed to be, but it's one of those things. Tomoe ghosting people? Well, the funny thing is I barely talk to anybody, so it's like usually work-related stuff, so they don't get mad at me that often, because most people who work in the VTuber business sphere are used to VTubers taking a couple days to respond. So that's the upside there is yeah. I mean, I'd usually try to get back to them sooner than 2 days. Obviously, I'll remember that I didn't message them or wonder what their reply was and check back and realize I didn't reply. So I'm usually pretty good at messaging back. Am I going to watch the Minecraft movie? Well, no, I don't think I'm the target demographic for it, so I'm probably gonna have to pass on that one. Well, I'm not a big movie person, that's the main thing. I think you can enjoy movies at any age, but I'm not big on movies, so I think I'm gonna have to skip out on it. I'll just listen to your guys' reviews. I mean, I did watch the Friday Night at Freddy's movie. That was pretty interesting. It wasn't really a horror movie before anyone says anything about that. It was kind of really chill. It was like kiddie horror, which is like not remotely scary at all. I don't even think it was meant to be scary, actually. I'm not sure. Tomoe has connections? Not really. I'm not that connected. It's just I do normal business deals. I don't know. I'm not showing up with like a suitcase and tie or anything crazy like that. Oh, Tetris, my beloved. Once it gets to this stage in the level, by the way, I go from having to click the blocks to just mostly letting them auto-drop. And then I cycle between what I want. It's all about having a vague idea in mind of what you want to do. I will say, yeah, I don't know, Tetris, I used to just play it like, it used to be my relaxation game. Like, I would play it when I didn't know what else I wanted to play and I just wanted to unwind for a bit. Some people would hop on like COD Zombies and I'd instead be like, no, I think I'm gonna play Tetris for a bit. I think I'll sit in the group chat and lurk and play Tetris. When you play the original version, this plays like a cheat. I mean, this version feels like a cheat. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to make this harder, I wouldn't be using mouse controls. I would be doing keyboard, because technically you can control it like that too, right? But obviously, I prefer to play it like this anyway. That's why all my high scores are based around playing it like this. Did you know they made a horror game out of Winnie the Pooh? All of the Disney IP that's coming up is going to get made into a shitty horror game or horror movie, and there's nothing we can do about it. That's just something we have to accept. Hollywood is prepared. They will capitalize on your nostalgia. They will take your money, and they will do it without shame. Using a mouse is kinda eh. Yeah, I'm more of a trackpad gamer myself. Let me whip out the old trackpad real quick. Hold on. It is what it is, man. They've butchered a lot of IP. That's just what Hollywood does. Don't even worry about it. I wonder if you can play Tetris with your eyes, actually. Who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe I just need to get eye trackers and try that next time. Tomoe is a horse? I can't believe this. I've been exposed in 5K. People are gonna look at me and be like, man, Tomoe's being sassy today. It's just, sometimes I get tired of reading dumb shit and not reacting to it, so I'm just reacting to it, I guess. My bad. Oh, there's already enough good movies so Hollywood can screw up forever and still have you enjoying a lifetime. Yeah, okay. Okay, look, here's the thing. If Hollywood runs out of movies to butcher, they'll just remaster your old favorite movies and fuck those up instead. There's always material. It's because you guys bullied me yesterday? No, that's fine. It's totally fine. No, I think the worst thing about yesterday's stream, in hindsight, is that some people thought I was actually trying to make funny jokes, instead of, you know, literally making jokes that you can get off the back of, like, a Laffy Taffy rapper, or some equivalent of that, like, jokes that are meant for, like, 5-year-olds to laugh at, right? No, that was deliberate! If you didn't understand that, then you definitely missed the point of that stream. I had people, like, giving, like, deep critiques of my jokes, like, Tomoe, I don't know, it just didn't seem that funny. It's like, yeah, no shit, you're not 5 years old. Of course it wasn't. They were still meant to be goofy. Like, if you thought it was goofy, that's kind of the main point, right? But if you thought it was supposed to actually be, like, serious comedy, then what the fuck is wrong with you? I do have Tetris here, yes. Hey, yeah, some of those jokes were all-time classics, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, some of you guys might have been expecting a little bit too much. Gotta dial it down a little. Just a little bit. Oh, here we are again. I need to overcome my, my struggles here and get another high score. I keep getting to the same point at least. I guess that means I'm adequately locked in today. Okay. Hold on. Damn it. No, I was like 2 clears off from a new high score. Insane! Yeah, I don't know. All I learned is that chat does not like dad jokes. And you know what, chat? You can't stop me from making them. I'm glad to be consistent at roughly this level of gameplay, because to be honest, it gets blatantly unfair around 400k. I wouldn't even consider what happened yesterday bullying, to be honest. You guys were doing your best. And I think that's what counts. We all did our best yesterday. Never mind the fact it was just meant to be a 70k celebration, right? Dad joke streams are beautiful. I will absolutely do more in the future. Even if it pisses off a couple of people, that's okay. That's just how it is sometimes. Got it in the bag. I'm definitely moving through this way too fast now. Maybe I need to like move slower and just set up the ultimate combos and that'll lead me to victory or something. Girls in Panzer, what about it? Huh? Why are people getting pissed off from dad jokes though? That's what I don't understand. It's literally jokes on the level of why did the chicken cross the road and you're sitting over there seething. Bro, what the fuck is wrong? Why are you like this? I would grab your shoulders and shake you violently if I could. There is nothing to get upset about. You definitely lack whimsy in your heart at that point. Just have a little fun. Don't even worry about the details, man. It's okay. Nobody ever knows when the dad jokes are gonna come out. Okay, let me ask you guys this then. If not dad jokes, what were you expecting during that comedy stream? What kind of jokes do you want to see from me? I can write material for anything, okay? I am a very multi-purpose writer. I have these abilities. You'll see mostly next year what I mean by that. Speaking of which, you know, I got another ASMR cooking up. Yeah, something will be out soon. Hopefully I can get that done. You want to see offensive jokes? I think you should pull up Netflix.com and look up comedy specials if you want to see offensive jokes, because Twitch and YouTube is not the place for edgy humor. It might be funny, but it's usually just gonna get the VTuber in deep shit, so that's yeah, probably not the best place for that one, buddy. Probably not the best place for it. Why would you go to a VTuber stream expecting dark jokes, dude? That's like watching a kid's show and expecting to find like a sex scene in it. What are you hoping for here? I don't understand. You have to understand how YouTube and Twitch TOS works if that was disappointing to you. We can simply not be edgy like that. Here's my big philosophy as a streamer, and I know a lot of you guys aren't gonna agree with this, but I don't like putting down like groups of people or anything like that. I don't like having fun at other people's expense. I want my streams to be a place where everybody can have fun. That's why I don't comment on a lot of like certain things that happen, not politics necessarily, but like divisive subjects is probably the best way to phrase it. I don't like talking about stuff that normally causes a divide between people, because I don't want you guys to have to think about that stuff when you're here. So no, I'm not going to sit here and make edgy jokes that are gonna tear down X, Y, or Z group just so people can get a cheap fucking laugh out of it. Like, it's all fun and games until you actually hurt somebody, you know? And I'm not saying that it's not okay to make edgy jokes. Obviously, I'm in the military. I'm surrounded by it. Like, that's that. But it's like a place and time thing, you know? It's a place and time thing. You're not gonna say things around your grandma that you would say around your close group of friends, most likely. Unless your grandma is like, I don't know, just one of those types of women who really doesn't care, maybe. So yeah, that's why my philosophy is the way it is. I hope that makes a little more sense. I'm not trying to be like super strict and uptight about things, but I really do think it's like knowing what is and isn't appropriate for a stream setting is important. Grandma's a little unhinged. That's okay. At the age of 124, I might be a bit unhinged myself. I don't know if they were sitting there shaking their heads, scowling at their screen or not, but it certainly did kind of feel that way from some points there. Although I know the majority of you guys that were throwing tomatoes and booing me were just joking. Just keep in mind, there was one person in there that was probably being unironic. And that's what makes it really, truly funny at the end of the day, is that one person got pissed off from harmless jokes. A round of applause for that person, chat. Also, thank you very much for the oats. Everything is going well today. We're just reminiscing and laughing a little bit, I guess. Ooh-wee. It's a funny world out there. See, maybe, okay, look at it like this actually, chat. You said you wanted me to make offensive jokes. Someone got offended from my puns. Does that not make it an offensive joke then, if you think about it? Yeah? Yeah, there's some logic there. There's a level of logic there. I managed to fulfill the mission without even trying. If that's not skill, I don't know what is. Basically, if in Tetris terms, I just performed the T-spin. Although I don't actually know how to T-spin, so don't ask me how. It has nothing to do with tea, if that's what you're wondering. As an American, I could never. Well, I probably could. Maybe next year I'll try tea for the first time. I feel like I need to expand my horizons a little bit. Yeah, people get offended at puns. Why? Because why not, you know? Here's an important lesson that I have to teach you today, chat. Listen to me for a second. Keep your ears open while I bestow my random tidbits of knowledge. Now, Big Universe doesn't want to tell you this, right? But getting offended is a choice. You choose how much people's words are allowed to impact you. And this is not something I understood until a couple more years into my life. It's something some people manage to learn growing up and other people's never, you know, they never really get the memo, but like, getting offended is completely up to you. Someone can walk up to you and like insult your entire existence, like really dig in deep there, but like, if you don't know them, why should you care, right? Why should you really care? Maybe you're having a bad day though, and it's harder to be unaffected. Maybe those words in particular are words that you really didn't want to hear. That's fine. But like, in your day-to-day life, you know, just passively existing, you can choose whether you get offended or not. Like, if you're at a neutral mood and someone hits you with that shit out of nowhere, you just not care, you know? How do people not know that? I don't know. I guess it's just one of those things. I don't know. Okay, I messed up there. That was a little bit of an oopsie daisy there. There's always a way to turn things back around on people. The worst thing you can do to somebody who's trying to piss you off is not get pissed off. And then the second worst thing you can do is ignore them completely. That usually pisses them off pretty badly. If you can reverse it, maybe you've won, chat. Especially if you're reversing it without stooping to their level. There you go. Little bit of a Tomoe life hack there. It is in fact not common knowledge, surprisingly. Hey, the world's a hard place, man, especially when you're navigating that shit alone. I don't blame people for not knowing stuff. All I can say is it's never too late to learn, you know? New Year is usually the time where people mentally reset and try to make new goals for themselves, new things to overcome, new mental obstacles that have been plaguing them for a while. Like, that's why I went to therapy this year. I knew I needed to go to therapy for a while, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. You guys helped me do it, and I managed to get there. I got the help I needed, and now I'm a better person for it, I would say. So yeah. That's how I see it anyway. But I know it can be hard. It can always be hard to make it can be hard to make the first step. Yes. The Tetris blocks are negatively impacting my mind, so I'm sorry if some of the stuff I'm saying right now sounds like word soup. The thought has not been fully formulated before it leaves my mouth. Which, you know, is both a good thing and a bad thing. I'm being more spontaneous today than usual. But to be honest, I'm usually not thinking that hard while streaming anyway. Okay, let's see. Hold on, I gotta fix this real quick. There's a patch in the rooftop that needs to be put in place. Oh god, okay, hold on. What is this? What is this madness? Thank you for the oats, hold on! Elite Tetris gameplay. I am far from a professional, but boy do I love Tetris. Brain move quickly. You have to like speed up your brain if you want to keep up with Tetris. That's usually why it's so hard. If I had just hit that gap in there! Why do levels happen so quickly at this stage? And none of those actually worked out. Damn! Damn! Have I ever heard about sand Tetris? No, what's that? How can I play this game so quickly? Well, here's the thing about me in games, right? I know a lot of the times it seems like I'm really bad at a game, but I'm not necessarily inherently bad at games. I just need to practice the game to get good at the game. So I function like most people in that regard. So a lot of the times it might look like I'm bad at a game because you guys are more familiar with the game. So it seems like I'm really bad at it. And yeah, I don't know if this makes any sense, right? But I did say I've been playing Tetris for a long time. I wouldn't say I'm a normie. No, I wouldn't. That's not the word I would use to describe me, at least. Shit, bro. It's the first time I've been called that in a while. Why would you even say that? What the hell? The fact you have to explain this. I do have to explain it because people genuinely don't understand. They don't understand! I'm not good at every game I play because I haven't practiced. I'm not familiar with the game. Considering how much time I spend, watching anime on a given day, I don't think the likelihood of me being a normie is very high. I regret to inform you. My day-to-day activities consist of going to the gym, going to work, planning VTuber shit, streaming, watching anime, playing games. I don't know. I don't think that's particularly ordinary. But who knows? Maybe that is nowadays. I do know anime is more common than it used to be. Lots of big anime fans out there. I don't know whether I'd say I'm a big gamer or not. I mean, I do stream games a lot, so if that counts. I just don't play games for every waking moment of my life because I have a lot of priorities I need to handle. Like, I have work to do when I'm not streaming, so I have to do that work. Normally I'm doing college too, but my college is on break right now. So, where am I supposed to find the time to play games in my free time? The only reason I'm good at Tetris is because I practiced it before I was so busy in life. What do I even watch? No. That's a trap. You can't get me with that trap. I'm not falling for that trap again. Nice try. How dare I be a responsible adult? I'm sorry. I will reconsider my actions. That is true. That is true. I watched the anime. Nobody wants to believe that the VTuber can be a responsible adult. This breaks immersion. I'm sorry. I actually have like my room is trashed. It's a complete mess. I don't have the willpower to get out of bed. I have like 15 missed calls that are important. What else, dude? Oh man, I gotta think about this. Hold on, I'm racking my brain real quick. 1 second. I watch anime, but do I read manga? Well, here's the funny thing, right? I started reading more manga lately, and then I stopped because I realized it takes up too much fucking time. So, no, I don't watch. Sorry, I don't read manga. It's a bigger time sink than anime is for some reason. Probably because it's just, there's more story available. It's easier to get stuck there. Whereas if you watch weekly anime, then you just watch the anime episode that came out on that given day while you're eating or something, and then you go back to whatever you were doing before. It's a lot easier to fit into your day-to-day activities without completely upheaving everything else. It's okay to be dyslexic. Yeah, it is okay to be dyslexic, but I'm not dyslexic. I read all the time growing up. I just don't have time as an adult anymore. I don't have time to do a lot of the things I would want to do. It's like you guys are telling me to stop being a VTuber so I can have more free time. You know what, chat? You're right. Good thinking, chat. If I just stop streaming, then I'll have so much more time in my day-to-day life. I can go do all these things that I just never had time for before. No, I'm kidding. I really don't care that much. Honestly, I don't need to do these things. If I want to do something, I will find the time for it one way or another. But something like reading a series kind of takes up way too much time consistently for me to consider it a good idea. So that's the way I look at it, at least. Also, don't worry about how bad this board is right now. It's to keep you on your toes. Yeah. Okay, I might have fumbled a little bit there. Can this be fixed though? That is the magical question. That is what the chat wishes to know. I kind of don't know actually. Hold on. I do have to focus for half a second. My sincerest apologies. How did things end up like this? I don't know. If I can just put this here. I should probably click and make this faster. I can fix this faster. I don't know why I'm letting them auto drop. It's a tough one. Faster I fix it, the faster I can go back to talking to you guys. Okay, I think it's mostly okay now. Just had to get out of that weird position I was in. Anywho. Anywho. Yeah, I gotta keep you guys on the edge of your seat. Honestly, I was making some small mistakes because I wasn't really paying much attention to what I was doing, so... If you just lock back in, when Tetris is moving at this speed, it's really easy to fix small mistakes like that. And look how quickly everything just falls back into place. Neatly organized block game, my beloved! How I cherish you so. Not a sweat? Being good at a game doesn't make you sweaty at it. What? I don't think so, at least. Maybe it is, though. Maybe that's the definition and I just never knew. What happens if you lock out instead of lock in? I don't know, I feel like you would, what is that term kids are using nowadays? Crash out? Yeah, if you lock out, you crash out. And that's whack, yo. So don't do that. Oh. How fast does Tomoe read comics? Really quickly? I don't know. I don't know what the average speed is. I mean, I'm a reader-writer, so probably very quickly, faster than the average person. You guys have seen my typing speed. My reading speed's not a lot different than that. Although, to be fair, you read words faster than you write them, so maybe it is. Mental processing speed just goes crazy, I guess. I don't know. Some people are built different. Me? I'm just a horse. I'm glad I spin that into place, but dear God, this has been a wild game. This is definitely one of the old unpredictables, you know? Just like thinking in advance how I want to fix this situation that I've gotten myself into here, it's pretty magical. And that, chat, is the beautiful part about Tetris. Okay, there we go. Now we're back here. You'd think for someone in the military, it's expected of them to have quick reflexes? No, actually. So, there's a lot of different jobs in the military, and the vast majority of them do not require you to have quick reflexes. In my experience, at least. I mean, I don't do a combat job, right? So, I'm not expected to have quick reflexes. I'm just expected to show up to work on time and do my job. That's all it is. It's like a 9 to 5, except you go to jail if you don't show up. It's probably the best way to look at the military, in my opinion. That and a bunch of dudes doing stuff. It's all a matter of perception. What the hell? Hold on. What is this? How do I... Okay, I need to get in here and fix that. There we go. Now I can do this. It was like I was missing one key piece that I needed to fix everything. And then I realized I'm at this point in the game, and now it's like, oh damn, well now I just have to see how well I can do here. Hold on, we're gonna get a new high score. Maybe. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat! It's not impossible if you believe. Okay, we were very close to getting a new high score. We got second high score place thing. Well, if you get to that point, then you know. They just try to make it faster and faster until things are literally teleporting in front of you, DBZ style. And then you get you explode into a million little people chunks, and they try to reassemble you, but they can't. That was a game of a lifetime, fellas. Is there anything coming out next year that you guys are looking forward to? Just to, you know, segue into the next conversation there. Y'all got anything that you're really excited about? Anything that really got you super hype? Your birthday? I'm glad there's someone out there that still looks forward to their birthday. Hell yeah. I mean, you guys made my birthday fun this year, so I can't complain. I too am excited for tax season. I just finished doing all my tax paperwork the other day. Now I just have to get my my 1099s and my W-2, and I should be able to file once filing opens at the end of January. So exciting. We love tax. Well, not really. I know you guys hate taxes. I only like taxes because I get a tax return. But it's because I very meticulously file throughout the year. And because big government doesn't want to punch me in the stomach too hard, I guess. Well, happy birthday in advance. I hope you have a good birthday. Remember, your birthday is as fun, as exciting as you make it. See, the main thing for me, for my birthday growing up, that I really wanted, that made it exciting, was just eating my favorite food for that day. If you can eat your favorite food and, you know, take some time to relax and, you know, swing back and forth between all of your close relatives and friends and loved ones forgetting your birthday and then the other half remembering it, then you're fine. Though to be honest, I personally never got offended if people forgot my birthday. I know some people like take that shit to heart, like they act like you just kicked their dog and they look at you with pain in their eyes, but bro, I can barely remember my own birthday half the time. How the fuck am I supposed to remember other people's birthdays? I'm just not good with birthdays. I'm not good with dates. Dates are hard to remember for me. I was never good at history, okay? Never good at history, but boy can I math. So, yeah. You owe the IRS this year? It's okay. I think most VTubers do, to be fair. The only reason why I get out of owing the IRS is because I'm also in the military, so it's like my military taxes counteract my VTuber taxes. Because I paid self-employment taxes too. Like, it's just how it is. AJ the Ground, I was given 5 cures to say hi to my thing about making fan art of you as a race queen. Super GT, what brand do you prefer? Honda, Nissan, or Toyota? You rock. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about car companies. So I can't really answer that in good faith. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what I would choose. I don't know. I'm sorry. I know that's not the answer you were hoping for, but I'm a horse, damn it. How am I supposed to know about cars? How am I supposed to know these things? Ugh. Car 1 or car 2? Oh, that makes it easier. Definitely car 3. Those aren't horses, the title lied to you. I have to include horse in the title of every stream. If I don't, I'm sure chat would fall apart. Now, see, I haven't done it yet, so I don't know for sure whether or not chat would fall apart, but I just assume in advance that somebody would start kicking and screaming. The police would be called. It would be a huge mess, and then I would have to do one of those clickbait titles where it's like, horse not included in title, gone wrong, cops called, drug addict hopping out of the alley to make the situation worse. I don't know. Have I tried dividing by horse? Do you want horses to be cut in half? Is that what you're saying? Just let it be known, Uma Musume Global comes out this year, probably within the next couple of months, and I don't think the world is ready for that yet. I don't think they're quite prepared yet. That's right, you can't divide by horse. It goes against the fundamental laws of the world. I hope you guys are enjoying my Tetris gameplay, by the way. As I fumble around and then it looks hopeless and it's like, wow, this chick's so bad at Tetris, and then I somehow managed to fix everything. Look, man, that's just the way of the world. I aspire to remain unpredictable. Don't let them predict your next move and you'll be a Tetris champ in no time. I don't know. Some days I'm just really locked in with Tetris. There's no other better way to put it than that. Hold on. I feel like the game is trying to curse me right now because I was confident, right? So it has to try and tear me down before I can get back up. Holy cow! Thank you Paco for the 10 conscriptions, and welcome everybody to the Umarmy. PT starts at 0600 even into the new year. PT will still start at 0600. I hope we can get lots of cool new friends in the Umarmy this next year. Lots of cool new troops and whatnot, you know, fun whimsical people who are ready to share this adventure with us. I may not be the best streamer of all time, but I am definitely a streamer of all time. All I can hope is that I'll be worth your guys' support in the future. Oh my god, this is so scuffed. Hold on. I don't even know if I can fix this one. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad! Yeah, that one was kind of bad. That was bad. Sometimes I can fix it, but not always. How will I be celebrating the new year? I I hate to say it, but I'm going to be at work. I am most likely going to be working. So, I guess, at the workplace, if that counts? Yeah. I won't fail again. That was my first failed game at a very early point. I'll try not to mess up again. Isn't this work? No, I mean my other work. Not this. This isn't work. I mean it is work, but it's not work because it's not work. You guys, I'm not saying that you guys are work, okay? You're not work. You're not the problem. It's me, okay? I need to work on myself. Well, no, it's it's not like that. It sounds bad when I phrase it this way. I'm saying I have 2 jobs, okay? Let's say it's no, I'm sorry. Full-time horse, not even. No. Look. Hush. Shut up. Respectfully, shut up. The hole is deeper. We cannot escape anymore. I may as well pat the dirt down over myself because I've already buried myself. What do you mean being a VTuber doesn't provide healthcare? You're crazy. It does. That's just what they don't want to tell you, but there's a service for it. There's a service for it. Yeah, being a VTuber is fun. I mean, it can be a lot of work. It can be stressful. It can be difficult. It can be a lot, but it's also a lot of fun. So I think it's worth it, to be honest. The thing that makes me the most sad about being a VTuber is the drama that you have to watch unfold. Now, see, I said watch unfold, not participate in. Watch unfold. Because again, participation in drama is a choice. And that is a choice I do not make. But I don't like seeing people argue with each other over petty bullshit. Especially not as adults. So, you know, it hurts a piece of my heart. Like a little small segment is aching whenever I witness it. Is there a 401k? I don't know the 401k lore yet, so no, not yet. What benefits do VTubers have? We get to have fun. That's about it. Some VTubers have life insurance, that's why they reincarnate. If you look at it that way, it's really funny. But it's also really sad at the same time. I'm sorry if your Oshi graduated this year. Yeah, really sorry for anybody whose Oshi is no longer with us or is soon to graduate. Just think about it this year. Maybe your Oshi will come back better than ever next year, or maybe you'll find another Oshi in your life. You never know. The VTubing world is very wild like that. Anything can happen. I'm just here to cheer you guys on and give you a little pat on the back and tell you not to forget your lunch in the morning, and then read the newspaper and stroke my mustache and sip on the morning coffee. Yeah, I'm like a dad-uncle thing. Well, thank you for the gift sub! Thank you! Thank you for conscripting another horse soldier, and welcome! Is it true you don't have to use a VTuber? I mean, an anime character model to be a VTuber? Yeah, I mean, there's no rule that says you have to. By definition, a VTuber is a virtual YouTuber, right? So, you don't have to do it. Definitely not. I would say no. My goodness, the fumble. Wait, no, this is actually very easy to fix. Never mind. Hardly a fumble! We are so back. Who reads the paper? People who like to do the morning crossword puzzle. It's not my fault you don't understand. Someone desecrated your Oshi's grave? What does that even mean? What happened? Also, yeah, anime style VTuber is the most popular, though I will still always be shocked when a VTuber says that they don't watch anime. It's like, what? Why not? Anime is awesome. Why not? What gives? The VTuber you watched graduated. Yeah, there were a lot of graduations this year. Hopefully not as many next year, but who knows, bro. Life is a crazy, silly, wacky, wild thing like that. You think it's wild that the Twitch CEO has a VTuber model? I don't, because he obviously did it to like play into the VTuber awards and stuff, right? Or whatever that shit was. To be honest, I didn't really watch the awards this year, so I don't know what happened. Where there were like a lot of really similar sounding award ceremony show things happening around the same time, so they kind of all blurred together in my head. And so I was gonna be like, no, Tomoe, this was that award ceremony. You got it all mixed up. You're confused. You're old and senile and confused, horsewoman. Hold on. One second, chat. 1 second. The fun thing about TETRIS streams is it gets progressively hard to read chat, so it's like balancing between reading chat and playing the game is where I find myself facing my demons. And damn, are they really good at Tetris. Yeah, just make everybody fight over the glory of the award. I have a question, chat. Here's an important question of the day. Even though I know I've basically been interrogating you the whole stream. Would you move to a country that you, where you don't know how to speak the main language of the country? Like, if you didn't know any of the language, would you still move to that country for X, Y, or Z reason? Like, say there were some benefits to you doing it, not just, you know, you're randomly up and moving. Would you go? Can you have your gun? No, that's kind of an American thing, and most countries do not let you own a firearm the way that America does, unfortunately. So yeah. No. For those of you who say yes, why would you move to a country where you can't speak the language? I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. I genuinely want to know. What would your reason be? How would you want to live as a foreigner in that country? Because, like, for example, some people move to Japan, right? And they don't know how to speak the language. Would you guys move to Japan even though you don't know how to speak Japanese? Think about it. Think about it for a second. Go be the funny foreigner. Yeah, be the foreigner who doesn't follow any of the customs and courtesies of the nation you're in. Leave your countrymen? Some people do. Yeah, some people do. Can you get a black market firearm? No, you do not get a firearm in this country. You do not get one. Not legally, not unless you want to get thrown in the old slammer. You don't want to get arrested, do you, chat? Immersion teaches language well. Maybe it'd be worth it. I don't know. Am I ready for the New Year's Eve? Yeah, I'll be at work, but like, I'll cheer you guys on. From my workplace, I've got you. I have to be sure not to mess this up. This is a very delicate balance. There we go. That was scary for a second there. I was shaking in my boots. Are there cat boys in that country? Why cat boys? Why specifically cat boys? What? Have a good night. You too, bro. You too. You take care now. This all seems very complicated. I would hate not being able to communicate with the people around me, but I also don't really speak that much in person, so maybe it wouldn't be that different, to be honest. But like, imagine if you were having like a medical emergency, like you needed to call 911. Like, you accidentally cut your hand with a kitchen knife and you were panicking and you couldn't call the police because you don't know how to speak the language. What would you do then, chat? Think about situations like that too, where you don't have anyone around who can help you translate, where you just don't know what to do. I'm sure that happens sometimes. People end up in those precarious situations and they don't know what to do. Damn, I guess I'm just dead at that point. That's a terrible way to look at it. You have to strive to live. You must live, chat. Okay. Okay. Dude, it's always a matter of how quickly can I stack when it gets to that phase. Pretty girls can just bat their eyelashes and people will figure things out. I regret to inform you that that is not actually how life works. Cause it's like, yeah, I think the odds of them getting assaulted are a lot higher, to be honest, in that situation, if we're being realistic. The RNG is not kind of me. This isn't an RNG game. This is not RNG, buddy. Just know, with most things in life, there might be upsides, but there's also going to be corresponding downsides. And whether those downsides are other people or they affect your character development as a human being, there will always be downsides, just as there are always, usually, most always upsides. Yeah, speedrun the human trafficking. It's okay though, cause at least you're pretty, right? No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. I just assume really pretty people have like struggles as well that are harder to understand for this not as beautiful individuals. Being here is creating an after effect. What does that mean? I'm not gonna get kidnapped. I don't even wear makeup. I wear baggy ass clothes. Who's kidnapping me? Nobody. I am not what the kidnappers are looking for. I don't think anyway. I don't know if I'm pretty or not. I'm not gonna sit here and have like shitty self-esteem and be like, nah, I'm ugly as hell. I'm not pretty at all, but I think I'm average, if that helps. I think I'm just average. I will be okay with that. Here's what they don't teach you, chat. Well, on one hand, it's, you know, not good to be hard on yourself. You also don't want to not be hard on yourself either. It's about striking balance. Balance and faith in yourself, yes. Dear God, what is the monstrosity I have created? Yeah, that was cursed as hell. Anyway, let's just slow this down a little bit. I've got Zoomer clothes. No, I wear like sweatpants and a t-shirt. I don't think that Zoomer I don't think that's anything related to Zoomers. Okay, there, got it out right. Most things in life are balanced, but also kind of low-key not balanced at all, to be honest. Nobody's gonna kidnap a horse. Back in the day, they used to kidnap them all the time, didn't they? Wasn't like horse rustling or whatever a huge thing that happened? Why does Navy have that blue digital camo? You mean the blueberries or whatever? I don't think they use those anymore. I don't think Navy uses digital blue camo anymore. Now, I'm not in the Navy, so I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty sure anyone in the Navy who's in chat right now can attest to that. Horse thievery? I don't know, I think sometimes you just have to kill someone for trying to take your horse. Tomoe, Jimmy Carter just died. I don't know who that is. And, here, let me tell you why I don't know who that is. I don't know who most famous people are. I've never kept track of famous people. I don't know who celebrities are. Unless they're mentioned literally all the time, everywhere, I don't know who they are. Oh, sorry, he's the president. Well, there you go. He was a president at one point in time. Remember earlier in the stream when I said I'm bad at history? Yeah. You can make fun of me for it if you want to, but I'm probably better at math than you are, so shut up. Rare horse L. For admitting I'm bad at something and then proceeding to show why I'm bad at something later in the stream. I thought being honest was what you guys wanted me to do. Why do you get mad at me for being honest? Why? I literally tell you how it is and you're like, oh my god, Tomoe, I can't believe you told me how it is. How dare you? You guys don't know what you want. You're more indecisive than a woman trying to figure out where she wants to eat, okay? You think you want one thing and you actually want a completely different thing. Get your shit together, chat! Get it together! I'm not the problem here! And no, we're not going out to eat anywhere. We have food at home! Fuck! You're wasting the leftovers. Can't have anything out here. Ugh. That's okay. Chat, you can be a little bit crazy. I forgive you. The horse forgives you. This humble mare is willing to accept your mistakes. Only because you guys accept mine too. Just admit it though. Just admit sometimes you fumble too, and we can handshake on this. And then it'll be like this never happened. I can tell the police to leave the front door alone, like they can go home. We can all go home, and it'll be like none of this ever happened. The leftovers have only been in the fridge for 5 days. What do you mean they're stale? We can still eat it. I don't see that much mold on it yet. Scrape it off. Why are you complaining? Is it my cooking? Do you just not like my cooking anymore, chat? Oh, this is terrible. I don't want to give anybody food poisoning. My apologies. The half-eaten... We're not eating rats. What the hell? Nuh-uh. Unacceptable. I don't think they would provide that much protein, to be honest. They don't seem very nutrient-rich. Hi, how's it going? It's going well! It's going well. I was just yelling at chat for not wanting to eat moldy food. Though to be honest, I have met people who try to eat the Okay, you've seen like how bread molds, right? How it has like spores on the top? They think if you cut the mold off of it, that you can still eat the piece of bread, and then they wonder why they get sick. Well, it's because most of the mold that you see is actually unseen. Mold is like a spore, right? It's like a mushroom-esque type of entity. It's not a very fun guy. Yeah, so a lot of the roots of the mold are under what you visibly see. So even if you're scraping it off, you're still eating mold. You're still a little bit crazy for doing that. Or a lot. I mean, you're probably going to get sick at that point. Me though, I don't get sick that much because I get my yearly flu shot, and I like to pretend that just makes me not get sick. Definitely has nothing to do with the fact that I don't interact with people that often. Oh my goodness. Oh good heavens. Oh good golly. Hold on. I can't be washed up at this point in the stream, man. I can keep fighting. What the hell is this? I'm getting like all of the wrong blocks for this. Okay. That other one was actually the one I needed, and then I swapped to one I didn't need, and then I ended up with one that I didn't need more than the one that I thought I needed. And so the cycle viciously continues. To be honest, it's not very good. Oh, hell no. Okay. Okay. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Damn it! That was a hard one to fix. I was not getting the pieces I needed. Penicillin? Yeah. Yeah, I might be a little bit washed up now. I was doing so good. I thought it was like, you know, the prime of my youth. I thought I was flourishing. But instead I was simply fumbling like never before seen before. Flu shot that they've gotten the wrong strain of for like the past 24 out of 30 years. No. See, you're wrong, cause like I go to Walgreens and I know the way the clerk smiles at me before she administers a shot that she would never give me the wrong shot, okay? So maybe I like your little hole in the wall type of pharmacy, your back alley suspicious deal pharmacy, they're giving you the wrong shot, but she's not giving me the wrong shot, okay? We have a level of trust that you would not understand. Sure, we met just 5 minutes ago, but I already know that she would not do that to me. So yeah. Yeah. Am I drunk? No, I'm just playing Tetris. I don't think you understand how hard it is to play a game that requires you to, like, mentally move quickly while trying to slow down and have a casual conversation on the side. I also have to look between my monitors, right? My game is on this monitor, my chat is on this monitor. So it's not just me reading chat, it's me craning my head over, looking away from the screen, usually while pieces are like doing this across the screen and trying not to fuck up. So I will say, at least to my credit, it is not as easy as it looks, okay? It is slightly harder than it looks. I can't look at 2 places at once, bro. A lot of craning going on. Yeah, you may as well call me a crane instead of a horse with how much craning I'm doing. It's okay though. This time for sure I'll get the high score. I mean, I almost did it. I've already almost done it once, so that means I have potential, right? I can still go crazy. I can pop off last moment. It's possible. I have faith in myself. Even if chat has no faith in me, I have faith in me. But I know at least one person in chat today has faith in me. Say hi, chat. Say hi. Tomoe, where are those horse eyes? You should be able to focus on 2 screens at once. Well, actually, I'm half human as well, so I can't do that. If you want to get specific, you know, if you want me to adjust my glasses for you real quick and lay down the law real firm-like and whatnot, then yeah, I can do that. 2 can play at that game. 2 can play at that game, buddy. Yeah, maybe next year I should just switch from having a human head to a literal horse head. I feel like you guys would still like me even if I was, like, mostly horse, right? Yeah. I can see it. The acceptance in your eyes. That's not fear or disgust. That's acceptance right there, if I've ever seen it. Put the glasses on. Yeah, nice try, buddy. I'm not taking my hands off the keyboard. To be honest, I don't like using my toggles while I'm playing something in browser because the last time I did that, I think I opened my history, which had nothing bad in it, mind you, but like, I don't want to like, I don't know what the Windows toggles are by default, so either I need to rebind my hotkeys or probably learn what the fuck the toggles are. That might also help. So yeah, we're not putting our glasses on today. Let's pretend like theoretically though that I had my glasses on. I would look so sharp right now. I would look so sharp that Sharp Cheddar would be envious as hell, to be honest. And now you know the deep lore reasons behind no glasses Tomoe despite playing a nerdy game. And for anyone who's gonna be like, well, Tomoe, your hair is different than usual. Yeah, I toggled it before stream started, bozo! Nice try, buddy! Why is everybody yelling at me to put my glasses on? Do I not look fine the way I am? Why can't you guys just accept me for who I am as a person? Why do I have to change who I am? This isn't fair. Dude, what the hell is my gameplay? How did I fuck this? Why do I keep messing up? Whatever groove I was in before is gone. Well, I have to do this at least one more time. Alright, fine, chat. Here's what we're gonna do. There we go. I'm putting glasses on by clicking to my other monitor. Now you can't complain, and everything I just said is kind of obsolete, but... I just don't like doing it normally. It's a little risky, but luckily it looks like my glasses are binded correctly. Yeah. Guys are so whiny. So whiny. I can't always give you what you want, okay? You're gonna get spoiled. You're not gonna grow up right. I don't care if their mom gave them an Xbox. You're not getting an Xbox this year. I can't give that to you. That's not the kind of household this is. Are those army regulation glasses? I don't know. I only care about Umarmy regulation. That's the only regulations that matter around here, chat. I am the rule maker. That's how I can go mad with power. Except I'm actually not mad at all. I'm quite calm and tranquil, actually, you know, if you want to really get all specific like and whatnot. What do I want to do here? Yeah, I can see how I'm messing up now. This gameplay is abysmal. Let me lock in a little bit more in order to deliver the TETRIS experience that chat needs. It's okay, I have identified the core problem. Mass fumbling, uncontained, until the very last moment. Like that, pretty much. I'm only doing it though for suspense reasons. That's all. Thank you for understanding. It's actually a lag in the browser. Yeah. Lag, and that's why latency issues are leading me to make these mistakes. And what else causes people to mess up? Yeah, the frames dropped, and yeah, and the glass went everywhere, and it was a mess. Okay. Best way to fix this is probably by doing it like this, and then like this, and then like this. And then probably like this. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Nature is healing, chat! We're good. We're back in business. I have not been fired yet. Please don't fire me. At the start of New Year, a new Tomoe will take over in my place. By the way, I know I said that streams were gonna be like late at night until further notice due to job changes, but it's only gonna be like that for like a month apparently, so good thing I talked to the people at work about it. Oh. So yeah, I'll still be streaming at my usual time after a month, but for a month, yeah, it's late night only. That's just something you gotta live with. Don't want a new Tomoe? No, she's gonna be so much perkier than me. She's gonna like talk like the kindergarten teacher Tomoe talks, you know? And you guys are gonna love her so much more. You're gonna forget I ever existed. I'm going to become like old and outdated compared to her, like an old system, you know? But she's perfect the way she is. You haven't even met her yet. How can you say you don't like her when you haven't even met her yet? She exclusively plays FPS games like Valorant and Apex. Isn't that what you guys wanted out of me? Weren't you telling me earlier you wanted me to be more competitive? Well, there you go, chat. There you go. That's the monkey's paw has curled for you. There you go. Exclusively Valorant and Apex. Sometimes a little bit of Overwatch if we're feeling crazy, you know, for those special occasions. She doesn't read chat very much, but she still cares about you very much. Happy holidays! New Tomoe is so much better than old Tomoe. I'm so glad we replaced her. How do I fix this? Sometimes we can come in clutch. Other times I'm like, what is this game trying to do to me? I'm going to die early if I have to keep enduring this torture. Alrighty. We're making it out of the Tetris with this one. I wanna read over chat. You're gonna find a new Oshi. You can never replace Perky Tomoe, okay? She's the coolest. No amount of therapy will save you from her. Oh, dear lord. Please save me. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Hold on! Manifesting good vibes! It's not even moving that fast yet, but I'm still like... Every time I try to fix it, it gets fucked up all over again. I wonder why. It isn't impossible to fix, though. In that, I have faith. Okay. There we go. I'm like rapidly aging up trying to figure this out. Okay. Hold on! Chat, I don't know. I think I can come back from this one. I think this is salvageable. I just have to crack the code here. Okay. Hold on. That's pretty bad, but we can fix it. We can fix it still. Okay, that there. Going full Tetris mode for half a second in order to fight my Tetris demons. My face kind of itches a little bit, but there's no time to worry about such trivial things. I have to get to the bottom of the board. I'll do it for you, chat! I'll do it for you! Just this once. I'll try anyway. I'll certainly apply. Certainly do my best. Okay. Oh, what the fuck was that? That was so weird. What was that? What just happened? That was a curse. Okay. I feel like I've been trying to fix this the whole time. Like, I'm not even actually playing the game. I'm just trying to fix my mistakes. This isn't Tetris. This is hell. Now when you go to sleep tonight, you'll just see the Tetris blocks floating in front of you, urging you to just play one more game. You will be cursed. Oh, now we're getting to the goofy, wacky, wild, silly part of Tetris anyway, so it's okay. This is justifiable, because this is stupid level fast anyway. Multi-spin? What the hell was that? I don't even know what that was. But, like, we made good progress. Thank you for believing in me. In these trying moments. Thank you for having faith in me, chat. I know if nobody else has faith in me, chat will have faith in me. I feel like I've gone through all the stages of grief, all the emotions, all the feelings there. I don't know if I should do one more. I feel like that was a pretty good place to end it off. You know, we didn't beat our high score, but we got second place. Second place is phenomenal. It's astonishing. Yeah. Thank you for having faith in my abilities. I was feeling crazy. It was awesome. It was so neat. Yeah! Oh my gosh, hold on. Thank you, Warlord, for the 20 carats. The only Tomoe I love is the Tomoe making me realize that I gotta do better each day. I feel like I have to do better for you guys, though. I feel like I have to do better. I have to manifest greatness. I have to make a miracle happen somehow, one way or another. Nobody ever expects it from the horse, you know? I'm like there in the background. Barely drawn in horse manages to win in the end. Thank you very much, Victor, for the gift membership. Thank you for conscripting another horse soldier, and welcome to the Umarmy. PT starts at 0600. My wrist hurts from Tetrising. That was weirdly intense. I don't even know why, but like it was fun. I had fun doing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Tetris gameplay. And for the motherfucker at the beginning of the stream, the couple of them actually, who were like, well, Tomoe, Tetris is competitive. No! It's about spirit and whimsy and friendship. It's like one of those old animes, like for kids. It's about the friends we made along the way, and the T-spins that we performed, and all the other crazy stuff we did. So let this be your lesson today. Never underestimate the horsewoman, because she's still got a couple good years left in her. Yeah. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later. I'll try to get the schedule out soon, and we'll have one last stream before the end of the year. But as aforementioned, I work long shifts this week, so I'm not going to be around most of the week. So I'll just have one stream. And that'll be that. Just one stream. Just one stream this week. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later. Take care for now. That was the roll screen.